There was a gun involved in my bow hunt, and had this film made for a while, but I didn't want to release it because I didn't really, I have my own personal approach to bow hunting. And to me, bow hunting is, that's it. There is no other hunting. It's just bow hunting. And if I'm going out on a hunt and I'm going to either kill the animal with my bow or it's not going to die. That's just the way it goes. And if I'm hunting dangerous game,
same thing applies.
I'm going to kill that animal or it's going to kill me. There is no other option. I don't care about another option. I'm not looking for a safety net. I'm not looking for backup or anything like that. But on a grizzly hunt like we did year before last, there's other people involved. We had good blood and got down in the brush and it got crazy. It's the only time this ever happened in 35 years of bow hunting, but it's happened to be on this incredible hunt. And then you got to kind of reflect and think, well,
it's not just your reality. You now have other people's realities involved in your hunt.
Mm-hmm.
So you had Koby, you had Johnny Rydeen, you had Branlin, Shockey, you had me, and you had you.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a crew, and everybody, we're here to support each other, but at the end of the day, when the shit hits the fan, people got to make decisions, right?
Yeah.
And, shit got a little Western.
We give ourselves way too much credit by saying humans are the ultimate predator. Go against a mountain lion where it lives one-on-one and see who wins. That should dispel any of those rumors.
I just want to live in the mountains. It's my church. I'm not religious, but I'm very spiritual. And this is it, man. This is the church.
He runs up Mount Pisgah carrying a 130-pound boulder. He can also shoot an arrow 117 yards. Cameron Haynes is a professional bow hunter from Eugene.
And I want to know whether or not Cameron Haynes approves of taking federal land out of the hands of the feds and putting it under the control of the states.
He's the first person that has put the high-end human performance model with the sports of the outdoors.
My story is nothing special. I know we have more than what we think we do. And I've seen that. I've seen that firsthand. My best buddy, Roy, I've seen him push and do amazing things where anybody else would quit.
In all the experience, you had enough confidence at 40 yards to say, this is going right in there.
You're hunting dangerous game. You can't think about what could go wrong. I feel like I've sacrificed so much and can overcome all these physical challenges that it just gives me confidence to know that in very stressful, out of the ordinary circumstances, I'm not worried about anything.
What do you want to be known as? I think about that all the time. You're gone. What do you want to be known for? Dude, I want to be known for a fucking savage, killer mountain man. That's it. This reality that we live in with freaking traffic and people, and phones, and just all the things that society and culture and all these things that are just globbed on. Just fucking get rid of it, man. It doesn't fucking mean anything.
There's not very many things out in the cities and the towns that we live that are as real as bow hunting in the mountains, and I think that's where you can really find out who you are. All I think about is, can I outwit that animal get in the red zone and get an arrow into it and take its life.
It's hard to sit here and describe to somebody what bow hunting means about life. I was a corporate ding-dong. I was lucky enough to spend 21 years at a great company like Under Armour from scratch, and that led me to this intersection of meeting this freaking marathon runner, endurance runner, Cam Hanes. And we sponsored him as an athlete, and I became a little bit interested in what he was doing, and we spent some time together. And at first he was just kind of a guy, and then over time I realized there was something different. He kept grinding and I kept changing, and then I realized that I found a hero that was living. So I attached myself to a lot of his thinking, a lot of his training, his mindset, and then obviously bow hunting. Bow hunting changes you. It changes the way you look at yourself and the world you live in. Over the years, I've watched Cam, and I always wondered when he was going to go back to Alaska. And he never did. And so I called him up, told him, we're going to go grizzly hunting. He said yes.
Where are we going, Cam?
Going over to Roy's.
And who's Roy?
It's, who got me started bow hunting. We went to high school together, so did a lot of hunts. Mid-September, and we're it's like winter wonderland up here.
Pretty crazy.
Crazy awesome.
Crazy awesome.
Get a hold of me if you want to learn about hunting opportunities with Roy, or you can get a hold of Roy at where?
You can get me at Eagle Quest. Well, let me think. I don't really want to give my number, do I? Check me out on Facebook.
Oh, nice one. Check him out on Facebook. I'm here with Roy, my buddy Roy Roth. We went to high school together from the same small town there in Marcola, Oregon. Tiny high school, and now he's...
Taught him everything he knows.
He taught me everything I know.
Hi there, stranger.
How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Nice to see you. Thanks for getting me into your little schedule here. Say hi, Nolan. Say hi.
You're saying, who are these people?
Yeah. Come on in.
Yeah, we got a crowd.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Go ahead and feel free.
So this is Roy's room here. This is Roy.
Did you guys have a good hunt?
We were hunting in Colorado 5 years ago, and we got a call late night that Roy fell off a mountain at Pioneer Peak. Cam hasn't been back hunting, so we're here to kind of visit and check out some things and let Cam figure out what he's doing, what this hunt means to him.
This is up hunting brown bear. Leroy, 2012. Quite an adventure. Look at that bear. That was giant Roy killed on Kodiak. That's that bear. Right here, he won the Fred Bear Award with it, the most exceptional Alaska big game animal taken by a member in the past year. He was a legend.
When you have a friend who's a hero and you can like see what you should be but you're not, and so you have something to shoot for, and I think that's what Roy offered Cam. And you know, like, who's gonna debate? I mean, Cam's a savage, but Roy was legend status.
This one here, I remember this story. It says he walked 30 miles just to get to the base of the mountain because the pilot couldn't get him back into where he wanted to hunt. So Roy said, how close can you get me? And he said, 30 miles away. Roy said, drop me here. So I walked 30 miles just to get to the mountain. Yeah.
For me, I'm here trying to focus on what I'm doing, but I gotta appreciate the fact that Cam is going through something totally different. I mean, we're here to support him, but you know what it's like. People got an internal fight. So he wasn't sure if he was ever gonna come back to Alaska and hunt, you know, because it wasn't with Roy.
What were you doing before he got you into bow hunting?
Being a loser. Yeah, quit. I mean, kind of still going to college, but drinking beer and not really amounting to much. So got me started with bow hunting and felt like that was what I was supposed to do. So I was pretty dedicated to it. This is what we do. This is what we do. This is it right here. Some people are insurance salesmen. Some people, you know, make bread. Some people are butchers. This is what we do. Bow hunting changed my life, but Roy introduced me to bow hunting, so his place in my life is the foundation of everything I stand for, and he was always believed in me, so. It's tough to replace.
I think Cam coming back for the first time since Roy's death, I think he wants to live up to Roy's legend. And that's what we're here to do, and that's what Roy would have done, and I think that's kind of, he's got to prove that he can come back and do that for Roy and for him.
Roy set the tone. He was a legend, so we're going to try to have a trip that would live up to and honor him and live up to what he would expect, and hopefully he can watch down and be entertained. Looking forward to it.
The time-lapse feature of like Pilgrim's Landing and Native Americans being here from the beginning to us flying into Alaska, there's a lot of people that have conquered a lot of frontier. That's all just roads and buildings and hospitals and Chick-fil-A's now, so you got to go further to explore today. think there's something that's washed in the back of us, this backdrop of modern society, technology, that if shit happens, I got help. But there's nothing in Alaska that's like that.
So we camp out there?
Back to probably that direction now. When that last piece of modern machinery leaves your aid and assistance, you're on your own. Did you get footage of that? The thing was like, wham! That was crazy. Hunting used to be the way we scouted new land. You would move your family or tribe or clan or community to another place that had good game so you could exist and live off of. So there's this interesting tie between hunting and exploring. And I love that. We got to get camp ready. Get set up. I think we got a bunch of tents to put up. So it shouldn't take too long. We got plenty of light. We can do it all night long because it ain't gonna get dark.
Whatever reputation you thought you had for being tough, you're fucked.
I didn't have one, that's the problem. Yeah. You can't go back. I never had it. Oh, look at that little pillow. Oh,
So what's that?
a pillow for my legs.
No way. Was it like a snuggle pillow?
Yeah. Double pillow. Been doing this all night. We got a little puddle up there I gotta fix before it's a problem.
I thought it was midnight all night because of my eye covers. It was awesome.
I pulled my hat over my eyes.
Is rain good or bad for grizzly bear hunting?
It makes it more of a challenge. We love challenge.
It's good for stalking.
It's good for stalking. I like this. Is that as close as you can get? Yeah, closer.
Yeah. You breathed on my lens.
Good.
Classify Alaskan weather as unpredictable or predictable?
Unpredictable. Even if you think you know what's going to happen. It'll change every 20 minutes. So if you don't like the weather, just wait 20 minutes. It doesn't look like it's going to change much between now and tomorrow, except for maybe this afternoon change to snow.
Good blood rallying. A lot of country. outside world, you can kind of mask who you are and hide behind different things and live a little bit of a fantasy. Out here, all that's stripped away. You find out who you really are and what you're really about. It's a weird transition, but you get out here and all that matters is really finding bears, making good shot, getting food and water, and getting sleep when you can, and that's it. That is it. Anything else is a waste of time and mental energy.
The grizzly has been glorified as been this vicious, unpredictable bear. Different than a black bear, different than a brown bear, you know, different than cougars or wolves, and they've been like part of the American West.
Yeah.
I mean, you for the white man to conquer the West, I mean, obviously the Native Americans have been doing it for years, so they lived with them, but they ran into grizzlies everywhere they went. And so they killed them everywhere they went because they couldn't deal with them, because they didn't know what they were going to do. I mean, you got some of the old history books on them is crazy. You go across the plains and there's plains animals, antelope, elk, deer, mule deer.
That's where the grizzly used to be.
Yeah, that's where the grizzlies used to be. There'd be hundreds of thousands of elk and mule deer on the plains. And so the grizzly was the lion of the plains. He lived on the plains, hunting like a plains animal.
Yeah.
Only now are they pushed into these remote mountain areas. Anyway, I just think in American history, the grizzly holds a little bit of special.
Oh, definitely. It seems like grizzlies are more aggressive than brown bear.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like, yeah.
They have to be, because they got to fight for, to survive a little bit more. It's not like you miss out. Well, there's a gazillion. Berries up here are pretty plentiful.
Yeah.
I mean, there's food around. It's not like they're gonna starve.
But they're working for it.
It's just.
Yeah, I think it's their attitude.
Yeah, they do have a feisty attitude.
It makes them more dangerous. You look at some of these early pioneers, frontiersmen, explorers, I don't know what people think of it. When I look at it, I go, God damn, those people were tough. You see these lines of guys like tied to each other going up a snowy mountain in the middle of the winter, and you ask yourself, like, why the fuck are these people doing this? I think they wanted something better, and they were willing to do anything for it. That's what bow hunting teaches you. That there's another way to live, a forgotten way to live.
Some wind blowing in here. See our bows?
That was bad.
They're frozen.
Hey, Kip.
What's up? Great hunting weather. God. Supposed to be 50-mile-an-hour winds tonight, or today, or whatever. We're what you'd call socked in. So surviving. What are you gonna drink?
Coffee.
Coffee, hot chocolate.
Coffee, hot chocolate, baby.
It's a way to start every day. Oh, see those marshmallows? So beautiful.
You don't want to get too heavy. The wind should blow it off. Water. Some places it's life, some places it's death. Fucking water.
Some place water is water, some places water is hot chocolate.
Weather says tomorrow, which I think is Sunday, is supposed to clear up.
Hurry up and wait.
Excited, Cam? You excited?
Want to get to hunting. Looks like we made it through the weather, and now we got to deal with a little bit of fog. It socked in pretty good. You can see for miles. It's all sitting down here in this low. Kind of cool though.
It looks like freaking Mars. All these jagged rocks with the wind blown, with these little knobs of ice. We got hammered good.
Compared to humans, these things are built for this, you know. I mean, this is a relatively small system that came through, and for us we had to take shelter and talked about how bad it was and high winds and how cold, and for them it's just another day. Another probably fairly easy day actually, and they're out there here just laying. It's 9-day different. Thank God we have, most of us have the advantage of intelligence and reason. Because if we didn't have that, if we had to rely on just sheer toughness, it'd be a short battle. So 15 hours.
Shit.
15 hours. Just here getting scorched in the sun.
Sun never, there wasn't a cloud all day.
No, but the sun, because it never goes down, it just circles around us like this. So it's like a rotisserie, and we're like a hot dog in 7-Eleven.
That's one of your better ones.
You just
we just roll
toasted
with the infrared heat.
Airstrip. I mean, it's dark chocolate. I didn't have a scope, but looks like a boar to me.
I'm gonna go up this ridge and see if we can get an eyeball on him. You're sleeping and then bam, you gotta go.
Bailed off, and we set some tracks in the snow up here, and then we got Johnny, Cam, Koby, and we're the highest, so somewhere in here I think he's going to the valley, but I think they just wanted to check to make sure he wasn't over this ledge, so we'll see. He's pointing up here. Let's go into our fucking camp. See him?
Been going slow this whole time. But, yeah.
He must have hit our scent. God damn it. Nice bear.
He was sitting in the snow when I first saw him, so he's just cruising along here, hit our camp. Scent from our camp is coming right over here. So.
We would have found him if he didn't wind our camp. We would have kept going this way. And
yeah. Jesus. He is flying.
Where?
That's what we're looking for right there, boy.
God, I wish he would have stopped.
Oh, you were giving everything you got. Still running.
He's fucking gassed though. Oh.
No way. He can do that for 80 fucking miles. If Cam can run for 240, that guy can go 1,000.
I don't think I weigh 700 pounds, so. Out here, I feel, unlike anywhere else, you can fulfill destiny. When your arrow flies true, the animal dies, that's destiny. Because that was meant to happen. You put that, if it doesn't happen, if something goes awry and the bear survives, or maybe you die, that was meant to be too. I mean, we're out here fulfilling our destiny, and I think in town, with everything else that's going on, I think your destiny can be interrupted, it can be altered. But out here, I think what's meant to happen is meant to happen, and it's pure, and it's, I guess, destiny defined is how I see the wild.
everything makes sense out here.
Yeah.
Nothing makes sense in the world. It makes out here. Everything makes sense. Nature makes sense. You can cut all that stuff out of the way. Clear your head out here.
It's funny because Cam doesn't even really know what he's done for me. So, you know, I look at what he does, how he tries to commit himself, and then I look in the mirror and I'm like, all right, Kip, are you pushing yourself? Can you do more? Can you do more? Can you do more? And if you don't have someone, you know, I didn't have like that growing up. I was always searching for someone. So he doesn't really know that, but he kind of plays that role. Forged in miles. You're not supposed to be listening.
Oh.
This is Confessions. Confessions of the Mountains.
Oh, that's right.
Grizzly hunting. We got a located bear. Back on the glassy knob.
Pretty good bear.
He's a mile and a half away. Once we get our stuff packed up, we'll take a walk down there. I don't know, we'll just have to get down there and see where they are and what we can do, but we gotta start going.
Bow shoot's good, cam shoot's good. Just try to get across and get on one.
You're about to go as close as you can to a grizzly.
Still moving, you see him right there.
Just trying to they smell you, they run, so we gotta clear the wind. We got one option. We're gonna hang on the edge of those spruces there and try to come in below.
I think we'll just keep working our way around, but that bear isn't the first one we come to. We might just go after it. If it is what it is, but right now it's laying away from us. We can sneak through all this stuff and go. So, okay. Two boars. He could be anywhere here now. If we get eyes on him, I want to take my boots off and sneak in. Okay. I mean, if we keep easing this way, I just want to go slow. We can either hopefully find him before he sees us, and maybe we'll see him up there. But I'm just gonna go slow and just peek. I just don't want 5 guys on this. No. So you go first. You go right behind him. We're easing over. Hey, Kip. Stay in the open, Johnny. Yeah, I don't want to go in the brush. You know, there's a hillside of brush, and then it goes out. There's an open spot, and then it goes down the backside. If we kind of veer around so we can see back, we'll just stay in the open. He went right through that opening, I think. I think he's up on that hillside up there. Yeah.
Shot, a little bit left, got good blood, but it went in this brush right here, and there's a bunch of grizzly around, so we're just trying to make good decisions.
I have a wounded bear in the brush. I've done it a handful of times, and it doesn't get any easier, and it doesn't get any less scary, and it doesn't get any less dangerous.
There's a couple different bears around, so we're gonna just give it a minute, get on the blood trail here, and no need to go rushing in with a wounded bear. All right, let's get on it.
Right here.
Okay.
Well, let's inch our way down there. If we all stick together, you got a gun, because they can come, you know, who knows where, and it comes fast, so stick together.
Last thing you want to be doing, going into the brush. Eyes up.
Everybody just look all the way around us.
God damn it. Cover that side, I'll cover this side.
Dead bear right there. Oh my. Well, hey, don't just whoa. Just don't run up to it.
Bear. Yep, right there.
Hey, bear.
Just pay attention.
Hold on. Oh, he's still alive. I got it. Okay. Yep, if you got it, take it. Otherwise, I'm going to shoot.
Everybody good?
Yes. Fuck.
Good? All I saw was eyes.
He's bedded right here, and I was right there.
It's hard to get a shot in. It's fucking thick.
Yeah, no, so it's kind of, I was at full draw and jockeying for a shot, and then he just started coming.
Yeah.
And I shot, and then
all hell broke loose.
shit show.
Well, I didn't even know you shot. I just saw a charging bear coming at you.
He was ready with an arrow, but A charging bear at 10 yards goes quick, and I shot. I didn't even know he let his bow loose.
Sorry guys, I'm glad nobody got hurt. Wish I would have made a better shot.
I don't try to shoot, but I wasn't gonna not shoot there.
I was like that. Initially I was pissed because I was like trying like at full burst. No. I was trying and like.
I didn't know you shot. I knew you were trying. I was letting you just gonna shoot him.
Yeah,
but once you charged.
I can't blame anybody for reacting that way with the charging bear though. I mean, what are you supposed to do? I owe Kip for allowing me to come.
Dude, that's all I want to do. Be in the woods with you.
You build relationships in the trenches, and these hunts, they're big roller coasters, mentally, physically, and the bigger the roller coaster, sometimes the bigger the relationship comes out of them.
Now we're all linked to this.
Yeah.
Like in a different way. I mean, it's like...
Can't ask for anything better, dude.
I've never had a bow kill that had to be finished with a rifle, and this is the first one ever. But, you know, because I work really hard to make it to where I make a perfect shot at the animal. Never had to do this, but also never had a grizzly charging either.
At less than fucking 10 yards.
Yeah.
I've never been to war, but it's about as close as I can think of coming in this stuff after a wounded bear.
It's crazy.
It was dicey. It was dicey. I mean, we had a wounded grizzly. You don't mess around with a wounded grizzly, and Cam was just focused to go get the bear. I think there's part of it that he doesn't want the bear to suffer, but I think the other part is just not scared to die. And it's liberating. I think Cam is living his best life and is not afraid of death. And I'm living my best life, but I won't ever admit that I have conquered the fear of death in my head yet. And I think he has. And so you just go. You're not worried. You're good. You know, I can hesitate and think about it a little bit. And so I can respect the fact that he doesn't wrestle with something I still wrestle with. So maybe he's a little bit more at peace with that. I also think he wants to see Roy again.
I believe destiny best defines hunting in the wilds of Alaska, because it's only here that your fate lies in your hands, your ability, your decisions. In the outside world, all sorts of other factors weigh in outside of your control, but here, my arrow either kills a grizzly or wounds a grizzly, and if all the circumstances are removed, the grizzly either dies or attacks me. That's the way I like it. That's what I see that as a fitting end. Other people are part of the equation, which is just the way it goes. My destiny was interrupted. I did get her arrow off, hitting the bear in the chest as it charged. Would that have killed it before it could have killed me? Don't know. My destiny was removed from 100% my actions. And that's the way it goes sometimes. It's all we can ask for. And that's what the mountains give us. Truth and the test we seek. It's not to kill an animal, it's to test ourselves, rise up in the face of great challenge, and either fail or succeed, and live to hunt another day. I couldn't be more grateful for sharing this hunt with these men in this special magical country. In the very first hunt for me back in Alaska, since my best friend Roy fell and died while sheep hunting in 2015. Hadn't been back, couldn't come back. Finally opted to on an invite from Kip. He was there with me when I found out Roy had died. And then he's here with me sharing this incredible hunt, a tribute to Roy. And I wanted this hunt to be something he could watch down on and enjoy. And I know he would. We live for these moments, charging grizzlies, big boars, incredible country, and hard work. So Roy, this is for you. Miss you. But we're still getting it done. Till we meet again.